Hello, Dave Wimblett, business mentor with 7 Training. One of the things that I'm asked when I suggest that people take on more staff or a virtual assistant is, where do I get the money from? And they look at the cost of a new member of staff, and it doesn't matter what it is, 18,000 a year, 25,000 a year, 30,000 a year, and think they can't afford it. Now, to make the sums easy, I'm going to go for 24,000 a year because I can cope with that kind of arithmetic. But if you think about it, 24,000 a year, that isn't what you're risking. It's not what you're having to come up with. Most members of staff will be on a trial period, maybe 2 or 3 months. So at the very worst case scenario, so it's a couple of months, you're talking about £4,000 of money that you've got to invest in this new member of staff. Now, I say that's the worst case scenario because there would have to be a total and absolute failure for it actually to cost you £4,000. If you're getting the right person in the first place, then they must in some way be adding to your profits. So even if they're only 50% any good, that's only actually going to cost you a couple of £1,000s. So what you've got to do is actually break it down into monthly, 2 monthly segments and actually see what's that going to cost you, because that's your real investment. And if you do make a bit of a faux pas with a person you're employing, they might only stay around a month, in which case, assuming they're not a total disaster, even then you're only going to be risking maybe £1,000. So you need to look at it in that kind of area. Now, when it comes to assistants, virtual assistants, you're actually only employing those by the hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So you're risking a very small amount of money. You can get virtual assistants for £20, £25 an hour. So 2 or 3 hours of their work is only going to cost you £75. So in those 3 hours, it's then up to you to ensure that you are bringing in more than that £75. Hopefully you'll be charging yourself out a lot more than that. You'll be getting a lot more done working your business, which will generate more business. So you'll easily pay that £75. So you've got to have the faith, the confidence that you're doing the right things to make that money, and you actually find that that member of staff is beneficial to the company, and they cover their own costs. You cover their costs, but don't be put off growing your business because of either that big sum that you're thinking in your head, 30,000 a year, how am I going to do that? Or where am I going to get this 50, 60, 70 pounds to get a bit of bookkeeping done? If a bookkeeper does something an hour that you would normally take 3 hours to do, and they're charging you £20 an hour, but your hourly rate is 50, it's actually cost you £150 to do something that's actually worth £20. Think about that. Hope that helps. But get out there and get those assistants once you've sorted out exactly what you want them to do. They can waste money if you actually don't really know what you want people to do. So you've got to work that out first, then find the right person. Hope that helps. Dave Wimblett, 7 Training, business mentor, so much more than just theory.